Welcome to another video of our Heart Talk series here on the Empower Beauty channel. And if you are new to what Empower Beauty is all about, in these last few weeks we got a bunch of likes on Facebook, so we want to say thank you and welcome to Empower Beauty. Empower Beauty is really just a journey that my sister and I have embarked on, where we just want to talk about what God is putting in our hearts as young women of God and just share it with people, just share it with the girls. And today's video is part of, like I said, of our Heart Talk series, where we have been talking just straight from our hearts, exactly what we feel God has been telling us, or maybe some of the things that we have been struggling with, and what God has to say about it. The heart behind these videos are that we can share, you know, just in a very transparent way, exactly what are some of the things that we have struggled with in our lives, and that God always comes through and He gives us an answer, or, you know, He lets us know exactly what we need to hear. And I love that about God. So something that it's very hard for me to do, and that's exactly what this video is about, is I have a very hard time just delighting in the Lord. I have a very hard time being content just with the season I'm in, just keeping myself focused exactly where God has me. I'm the type of person that I'm always looking ahead, wanting to do something new, wanting to take on a challenge. And God has to really teach me, just be happy with where you are. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Your life is not gonna look like anyone else's. Maybe you didn't know this, but there's only one of you in the world, and no one else like you will ever live again, because God only made one of you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, like it says in the book of Psalms, which is one of my favorite books in the whole Bible. And I have a really hard time just not comparing myself to other people and wanting to have what they have. God has His own things that He wants for my life. I don't have to compare myself to anybody else. And so I want to read to you a verse that, if you go to church, if you're Christian, then you've probably heard like tons of times. But let me read it to you because I want to take a different spin on it today. And it says in Psalm 37, chapter 4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Okay, we've heard that 100 times. Delight yourself in the Lord. But that's actually a lot harder than it sounds. Like, it takes a lot of guts to just say, you know what, I'm gonna stop striving, I'm gonna stop trying, and I'm just gonna let God do it in His timing. I'm just gonna let Him take care of it. Now, there's a time to work hard, and there's a time to, you know, pry doors open. And as young women, there are times where we have to do something, but maybe you're waiting for that special guy, or maybe you're trying to get into that school, or maybe you're trying to get over a really tough time in your life, an addiction, whatever it may be. Can I just tell you that delight yourself in the Lord, and He will help you through it. Just trust in Him. Sometimes we find ourselves, especially as young women, comparing ourselves to the people around us. And I think that's what brings a lot of depression in our lives, and it's what brings a lot of heartbreak in our lives. But you know that David was struggling with just that when he wrote this psalm. In fact, the first two verses say, "Fret not yourself because of evildoers, be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb." In other words, David had to tell himself, oh my goodness, stop comparing yourself, and stop, you know, being envious of what people are doing, because sometimes, you know, the riches of the wicked, you could say, they're momentary, and you know, you can't take any of that stuff to heaven with you. Money, cars, clothes, whatever, even beauty. I mean, it doesn't matter. None of it goes to heaven with you. What goes to heaven with you is your heart, and your heart for the Lord, and how much you delighted in God, trusted in Him. And the cool thing is that God is just asking you to trust Him and to delight in Him, and He will give you exactly what you need. So remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful. If you are new to us, like I said, Empower Beauty is a journey. I mean, I'm on the Empower Beauty journey, learning to be powerful and to just let God, you know, just love on me, and just accepting His love for my life. Check us out on Facebook as Empower Beauty. Check us out on Instagram as @EmpowerBeauty_. And also check back on YouTube for more Heart Talk videos, and for tons of other videos that we're gonna have. So love you guys, and thank you so much for watching.